Here's the chapter. Viz is out. I'm gonna look at the TCV version, chapter 1020 Atlas, and it's Yamato and her approaching one of the other characters in the same arc she was in. Kids getting put in timeout by the Daimyo of Kibi, Denjiro. This is Kyoshiro, one of the scabbards. The little kids who were throwing rocks at Yamato got captured. Okay. That's all that is for there. See what happens with the chapter though. The older note. I got a Rayquaza Soman Slider kit. I've already sampled the cold noodles it serves. Something this elegant can't slide under the radar. Okay. I came across some things about the chapter. It wasn't really nothing that was too bad though. The title chapter called Atlas, so that may be another Vegapunk going through something. 26 years ago, Punk Hazard, the genius in his prime. I implore you, Vegapunk, please aid us in our research. It's imperative that we study the void century. The world's history can't remain shrouded in darkness. Okay. Our research, this is Vegapunk before he decided to cut his head too. Our research requires expertise in numerous fields. I work with the government now. I can't afford to leak my findings. Grow will. So Vegapunk is sitting next to a creature, looks like. Mrs. Clover. Okay. Professor Clover is in the chapter. So this is starting off as a flashback all together with this. How many times have they called you anyway? Open your eyes. Can't you see why they keep letting you go free? They're hoping to flush out your allies. Stand down. Let the past remain shrouded. You won't find the answer to good and evil in a bunch of old stories. So you're trying to get them to stop it. I once knew someone who carried AD in their name. He was killed right in front of me. We grew up together. He was my big brother. Vegapunk. Still talking to him. My real name is Cleoma D. Clover. We were only friends. On that day, I lied to save myself. Tell me, how am I meant to accept a world where you can die just for having the wrong name? History will only continue to be suppressed and the people will never know. I forget about what you just told me, but I'm afraid I can't help you. Do your best to stay safe. Vegapunk. Clover was asking Vegapunk for help, and Vegapunk turned his back on him and walked away. The voices of the past call out to you, just wait. I'll solve this puzzle, and when I do, you won't be able to ignore them. Dang. 22 years ago. Still going on. Did you hear the news from the West Blue? O'Hara came face to face with a Buster call. Take a look. It's the biggest massacre ever. Caesar Clown. Right here, laughing about this. They finally got the archaeologist Clover. That's what happens when you look into the void century. No one's gonna make that mistake again. I implore you, Vegapunk. Vegapunk is talking about, well, he's considering what Clover was saying. Now he's looking at a poster. It's Nico Robin. Oh, it looks like some brat survived. You must have had a chance to escape. Clover. So he was in a lab. Seen the poster of Robin, then he went to where the Buster call happened. He's crying now. This dude. You chose death. Was passing on your research that important? You fools. Did you really expect someone to be curious enough to follow in your footsteps after this? Buzz. Someone once told me that it's going back to Egghead. Flashback over. All this was about Vegapunk just saying he wasn't going to help Clover. This is making Vegapunk look so worse than he has been. Voices of the past call out to you. History is written by the victors. He's talking about Clover again. Voices of the past call out to you. Clover told him that. He kept that. Now he's talking, and his message is going. This is part of his message, actually. History is written by the victors, and the words of the vanquished are usually cast into a deep, dark ocean. Here's Zeph. Okay. Robin covering her face, bruh. She like... That being said, the truth can still come to light. If the oppressed carry it on their backs and endure. Hey, what are you doing? Hurry and blast off. This is Zoro talking. For my part, I am leaving this to the world. Vegapunk is leaving something more after all the other message parts that he had already said. There's still some to come. It's no good. We can't. That old centaur is going to keep attacking. We are finished if he does. This ship can only fly for a kilometer. If the geezer disrupt our trajectory even a little, we won't make it. Lilith tells Zoro that. So her and Zoro are talking. The elder's standing. Well, he's nearby. The wind's blowing north, and that's reducing our lift. Any further jolts will make us fall short of our projected landing zone. According to my calculations, if we miss the ocean, our damages will be critical. We have to get rid of him first. Back shot from Atlas. It really is, though. Like, what? Something's coming up behind her. Is it going to slap her on the ass? Of course it's not, though. Here's Atlas. A swing. Lilith. She hit Lilith. Huh? Atlas. You. Why did you do that, Lilith? Huff, 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 huff. Snap. So she did that to the whole York situation. That's why she did it. It's just they don't know about that part, probably. I'll leave her in your hands. Take off. I'll make sure you make it in one piece. Huh? The up close of Atlas, the little cute face. What are you talking about? Lilith's axis has been severed. Atlas is the only one left. Part of the idea that they had going on. Take Lilith inside, Zoro. Nami says to Zoro to do that. Got it. Atlas, you've got to explain. Here comes the elder. Let's go, Jinbei. We'd regret it if we hesitated now. Do it, Brook. Jinbei is ready to go. Zoro ready to go. Everybody heading towards leaving now. Right away, Zoro saying. Whoosh, Cloak D. Atlas is going head to head with the elder. Lost an arm. still going, flies around. So she's going to push the elder back while they get away. Burst. They're actually getting away. This broadcast of mine. Whoa, Vashar Mohal, sir, what is this? I'm praying that this message gets transmitted safely. There's a snake, a boar, a bird, and now a robot. Where did these giant creatures come from? Honestly, don't have the faintest idea. It's the huge robo, an iron giant. All of the characters on the giant ship is very happy about this. They're very happy about this giant robot being there. Joy Boy, I'm happy we got to meet again. So Luffy's like hearing something, looking around. Over here, you. So the robot isn't directly talking to Luffy. It's trying to seem like it is though. And just Luffy he don't get it really. He's looking around, robot standing still now. Well, walking around. I realized it would be foolish to blindly trust in a one-sided account of a 900-year-old battle. I came like before. Your enemy is my enemy. I am glad. I can fight for you again, Joy Boy. You can talk? That's so cool. So Luffy can hear the giant robot now. He had to actually focus on it. He was looking around because he wasn't really sure where it was coming from. Now he get it. I will protect you from danger, Joy Boy. The giant robot's going to face off against the elders. We must pound them to dust. It seems Vegapunk's speech is all over. Let's go. Hey, Straw Hat, is he a friend? Not really. He was saying something about protecting some guy called Joy Boy. Who even is that? So Luffy has no way of able to make out like what's happening. It talked. We didn't hear a thing. Whoa, really? Was that Zunisha though in the other panel? I want to say it wasn't. It could be though. It's not really clear. Okay. Luffy though and the Giants, they all like happy about this. They just didn't hear the robots talk. Here's another character. Enough. Chit chat, shoot. We can't let them get away. Yes, ma'am. So there's one of the marine ships firing cannons, but I think we should be able to scrutinize and learn about the past from every perspective possible. I only wish I had more time. Vegapunk message still going, even though the elders were saying it's over. Rawr, ka-ching. So the robot is taking on one of the elders, but there are those who cannot be stopped. It's ready to fire. What's gonna come out? Sanji and Frankie and Sanji. Very happy to see this. It's holding its arm like it's gonna launch its fist. Uh-oh. What? Watch out, robot. Something bad about to happen now. Yeah, it got bit. The arm got bit completely off. Creak, creak. Whoa, robot. It seems like the last 900 years have rendered those weapons inoperable. Peter, crush them where they stand. Here's Saturn. End this transmission once and for all. Saturn hopped on one of the elders, ran across, jumped, did a leap. I would not let you escape. Lands on the ship of the giants. Saturn face to face with Giants and Gear 5. Kuma, Bonnie. Bonnie's in her child form. She didn't go back Nika-ish or any of that. Huh? That's the Sunny and so here comes the Sunny from being able to get away. Hold on. height. We are going down. Are we going to make it? They're coming right by the giant ship. This is very cool. So you mean to make a grand sacrifice yourself? Atlas gets cut again? Nah, I'm just lending the hand. That's a cool way for Atlas to help out once more. Kaboom! With an explosion. Damn. Was this Atlas getting blown up like that? It's not clear. It could be though. We're gonna make it. 25 years ago, the pirate Gold D. Roger achieved the unprecedented by circumnavigating the globe. I have no doubt they heard the whole thing. It only worked because of you, right, Atlas? Okay? That may have been Atlas that exploded. Atlas signal is gone. It's finally happened. I'm the last Vegapunk. Even though Edison didn't show up this chapter, and Lilith got knocked out, and Stella hasn't been shown since being hurt. No, not quite. We have to let you say far. We have let you say far too much, Stella. Indeed, this is the end. Elders rushing into the giant robot. Oh my! I have really rushed it away. This is the time you spoke of, right, Joy Boy? Can I use it? They must have heard the voices of the past from the purest source possible. This is the last part of the chapter. Doesn't talk about a break coming up. I am confident you have all come to the same conclusion at this point. And I anticipate that is what will ultimately determine how things transpire in the future. Wait, what was that? Did he say Gold D? Some prisoners listening? And that's the chapter. Moral message: Atlas got blown up, it seems, from going against one of the elder. Straw Hats are getting away. The Giants are getting away. No Vegapunk is able to move besides York. Lilith is knocked out. Stella is very hurt. Stella is with the crew though, so Chopper may be able to help depending on what happens. That's the chapter though. It was all a setup for them to get away. Like they actually got away. The only thing left is for them to get rid of Saturn from keeping him from getting away. Like he's on the ship. They take him off. They should be free from all of this. Buster call, 5 elder, Marines showing up. There is an admiral that could choose to get back up and do orders. Another admiral could show up. This can still turn bad. It's just as it is right now, they got away. Saturn wanted to see it. He's at the last part of the chapter. He's going to be firsthand seeing it. This robot has something that it is going to use, though. What could it be is going to come down to what it has been holding back until it was the time. Like Joy Boy was selling this robot when the time is right. You can use it. It's damaged so badly. For anything to even be able to be used would be have to be a big thing now because it's 2 elders that could join up with Saturn. And depending on how far away Norse Juro is, Ethan, I want to say that's the name of him. The elder with the sword and the horse. The one that cut down Atlas. York is laughing so hard about this. Like, looking at the panel again, like, the only Vegapunk left. Still on the island, though. It can still be destroyed. No break, though. Come see you.